I'm almost 69. I used to think that was so old that there was no point in continuing. I remember hearing the numbers like that when I was a much younger person and thinking, well, why would you get up in the morning? So either I'm wrong now about getting up in the morning, or I was wrong then. I suspect it's the second one. I deeply misapprehended the great good fortune of being alive this long, being relatively healthy, and having a few things I can do that I'm fairly good at, that I found and that I can believe in and that I can deliver. Yeah. So in no particular order, I'm lucky enough to be a farmer in Eastern Ontario here in Canada. I have a school. It's called the Orphan Wisdom School, which is very well named, wherein I do everything I can to lay bare the unauthorized history of this thing I've come to call the European fantasy, which became America. So I get a lot of opportunity to refer to Europe, a lot of opportunity to wonder in an egregious fashion what's become of this alleged dream, that this continent has been obliged to bear. Yeah. I have a traveling medicine show, you could call it, called Nights of Grief and Mystery, which is part theater, part music, part prophecy, I suppose. I don't think that's unfair to say. And a lot of books at this point. And more than anything else, probably, I've begun to be assured by people I don't meet from the wider world that I've been at something for a while, and that I have now something that constitutes a kind of life's work, which I never really considered. I never thought about it. It wasn't a goal I had. I wouldn't know how to describe it, as you can clearly hear now. But other people are clear about what I've done, and they're kind enough to let me know and what it means to them on occasion. So it's a remarkable combination of sort of self-discovery at a time when you think everything's been found. And in my case, that's not really true. I'm kind of on the receiving end of my iteration as a result of people kind enough to respond. And a lot of young people are asking me to recognize overtly how much in need they are of older people that they can believe in. And sometimes they credit me with having that kind of consequence in their lives. And this is, it's a little bit of an accomplishment, but it's a huge responsibility to proceed, in the teeth of the storm that we're in now, and to do so bearing in mind people that are 1/3 your age, which I'm doing and will continue to do. And that's why I look forward to this tremendous privilege called traveling the world and wondering aloud with people without trying to, quote, fix anything arbitrarily or systematically, but just wondering about the ordinary things. I suppose somebody offered to me the other day in an interview the observation that my life's work came down to an attempt to credit the achievement of an ordinary life. And I've tried to do exactly that with my little corner of the world, an ordinary farming life that occasionally is interrupted by succumbing to interviews or the invitation to travel.